Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where we're once again looking at the Hyper Blaster HD, but I've gotten it to work. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, I just want to take a second and say thanks for stopping by and checking out what we do have going on here on the channel. If you like what you see here, I invite you to check out some of the other videos that we have, including our original review of the Hyper Blaster HD. And if you really like what you see, we have a huge Hyperkin playlist, but do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and let me know at the end of this video if I have kind of shown that this can actually work. Let me know what you think. So after my original video, I was very frustrated with the way that the Hyper Blaster HD really didn't perform for me. I could get it to work every time. I could get it to work none of the time. I couldn't get it to work like it needed to. Now, I noticed a few days afterwards, Hyperkin actually posted a video to their Facebook page linked on YouTube, and at the time, for some strange reason, it was unlisted on their YouTube channel, but it really gave me some ideas to go back and try to see what I could do to make the Hyper Blaster HD work, and I learned quite a bit. Now, one of the first things is they highly recommend and indicate that they designed the Hyper Blaster to work with the Retron HD. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I have to buy a console just for one game. I understand where the objections may come there, and I share those as well. But for those who already have a Retron HD, at least the way it appeared in this video, you should be able to use the Hyper Blaster and be good to go. So what we have here is we have actually purchased another Retron HD. We have purchased another copy of Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, and we are going to test this out. And I'll tell you, my preliminary tests, pretty promising. Let's get started. We need to talk about cartridge compatibility because of this guy here. So what you need is you need the 2-in-1 Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt game. The 3-in-1 Super Mario Bros. World Class Track Meet Duck Hunt will not get the job done. The standalone Duck Hunt NES cartridge will not get the job done. The standalone Famicom Duck Hunt cartridge will not get the job done. The reason being is what this little adapter is doing is it's injecting code in between the ROM from the cartridge into your system itself. That's why you have to hit the reset button initially when you fire everything up. That's why if you notice on the bottom of the screen it actually has a URL listed there. Well, we weren't on the internet when this came out in '84, and it actually has a different year in there as well. This is designed to patch this specific version of the game. That's why there are some compatibility issues. Now, I do hope in the future Hyperkin is working on making it compatible with more versions, because just having the revision A, I'm lucky, but if I had a different revision, I may be searching for another copy of Mario Duck Hunt right now because it may not work. If you are a streamer or a content creator like myself and you have capture cards between your system and your television, or if you have switch boxes, get them out of there. Anything that goes between the system and the TV could potentially cause an issue. Once I bypassed that, I saw my success rate go up tremendously. And then finally, make sure that you have your lighting in your room set and use that sensitivity switch on the Hyper Blaster itself. So what we're going to do, we are actually going to start off with the Retron HD. That's what Hyperkin recommends. So a couple things we are doing different this time around. First and foremost, I've got the camera panned up so you can see the whole screen. One thing I did not realize first time around, shoot here. if you shoot up there, it will actually give you a calibration, so to speak. So when you're standing, it'll kind of let you know if things are working as it should be. You can also set the delay up or down. Now again, in the video that Hyperkin posted, they had theirs at like 8 or 9. So I thought the default would have been fine. And I went up or down 1 or 2 just to see if it would work, and it didn't for me. But when I saw that they adjusted theirs that high, I'm like, we got to go up and check and see everything we can do, because you can go 0 delay all the way up to 9. Now I am going to reset this real quick because I do want to do that self-calibration as I walk behind the camera. Now I do have my other camera set up. It is still kind of doing that glitchiness there, which is not the greatest, but it is something that, you know, we need to address at some point here with Hyperkin. I'm also going to do something everybody asked me to do in the first video, is I'm going to turn off autofocus here, and we are going to go to manual focus, and hopefully the TV will not adjust on you as we shoot. So let's get started. As I kick the camera, you can see now I am behind the camera here. Hopefully it's not cutting off my head. I'm going to aim and shoot at the shoot here. I'm going to set the cadet down, shoot here. And I do have the gun set on all the way towards the trigger for sensitivity. Well, that didn't work. There we go. Now I have moved the switch to the center. And I may be a little bit too far away for this to be working. I may need to move closer to the TV. In fact, we're going to do that at the end of this round. We're going to take a couple steps forward here just to see if it works any better. Hopefully you guys can see me in here a little bit better. Now I'm pretty much standing next to the camera, and we are going to unpause. Got him. Now we're going to take a couple shots. And the fact that I took a shot and missed, that's a good sign that it's not just hitting everything. Now I have not altered the gun or anything like that along the way. The only changes have been, I'm in the middle position here on the switch. I even have my studio lights on, which may cause issues, but it's not. I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to set the switch all the way forward. I'm going to shoot down. Oh, it didn't get him. So that's interesting, with the switch all the way forward, shooting down before, it would have automatically gotten him. Perfect round. Let's do one more here, and then we're going to try the top loader. Still can't shoot the dog though. I mean, this is working perfectly. I'm okay with the misses that are happening because, I mean, they're, you know, I can accept that it's missing the shot. You may notice too, I am shooting with my right eye closed with the gun in my right hand. I'm actually right-handed but left eye dominant. It is Wild Gunman. You mean you gotta use your hands like a baby's toy? Perfect round again. And it's one of those, you guys saw I was missing shots. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna try out the NES 101 top loader. All right, so we've got the game in our top loader. We're gonna hit reset. There we go. And we're going to dive into the game right now. No glitchiness, that's a good sign. All right, so let's see what we got here with the top loader. Got him. Missed him there. Now I may be too far away for the top loader. So we're going to move the switch to the center position now. Got them, but I want to make sure it's not too sensitive. And that's the issue. Come a little bit closer. All right, let's do the opposite. Let's come back. Yeah, missed them there. So we did not get enough to continue on there, but you can see at the top delay 2.3 seconds. Let's go down, we'll do 2 ducks. Now it read that delay is 2.7 seconds. Let's see if this is any better. No. Moving back to the center position. Got them both, but again, we're going to test. We're going to cover the barrel. Yeah, that's just not working well there. So that's not working. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause. And we're going to go down here, see if we can't zero. No, it won't zero it out. We're going to go to 6.7 seconds. That worked better. And that one didn't. Pause again, we'll go to 7.7. Did not work on either one of them. 8.7. We'll go down. We'll do 1.7. I think I got to go to a new game here, though. Well, I got one of them. I'm getting half of them. Consistently got half of them there. So what have we learned through these experiments here? Well, first and foremost, Hyperkin, just my recommendation, take that video that you posted to Facebook and make sure that it is live and searchable on YouTube. It's good content. It's one of those things that will help people get this working if it isn't. I will say that I was surprised at the performance difference between my NES 101 top loader and the Retron HD. The Retron HD worked much better for this scenario than my top loader did. At least it worked more consistently. Before I filmed, my top loader was working great. When I was filming, you guys saw the issues that I ran into. Is it worth spending $55+ just to play Duck Hunt? Probably not. It really isn't. I mean, especially because you can get a version of Duck Hunt on the Wii U that works great. It is an amazing port of the game. So much fun. It's actually something that I have. Now, I realize most people don't have a Wii U. So that being said, if you can find a Retron HD on the cheap, I've seen them on Black Fridays down to like 15 bucks. So you're at $40 then to be able to do this, but again, you're spending $40 for one game. I understand why it is just the one game. The fact that that adapter cart is essentially patching the ROM. It makes sense. but this is about the only way that I have found that I've been able to consistently get the Hyper Blaster to work, and that was with the Retron HD. I have tried it off camera with the Retron 2 HD. It is better now, but it's still not as good of a solution as the Retron HD in and of itself. But these are just my opinions and my findings. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Also, if you have any other comments or questions, as always, feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios, Facebook at Facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, and Instagram at Instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Now, if you do want to help support the future of Rock Solid Productions, get exclusive content, and get early access to our content, you can do so by heading on over to our Patreon page at Patreon.com/RockSolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you do get early access to all of our content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. Plus, you can also head on over to our Teespring store on screen right now, where you can pick up some Rock Solid Productions merchandise. We have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more, all to help you show your Rock Solid Productions pride and support. And everything that we raise goes right back into the channel, like the new wireless mics that we have, like the Retron HD that we bought just for this video. We've also gone ahead and done another re-review of the system too, since we've got some new equipment here that we've been able to do a better review than what we did in 2017. Thank you all for all your support here on the channel. It does mean a lot to me. Now, if you do want to pick up a Hyper Blaster HD or a Retron HD, do me a favor, head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. The cool thing over there is he has a feature that's called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases. And the great thing about Castle Cash, it's just like cash. So if you have $10 in Castle Cash rewards, you have $10 to spend on the site. No restrictions. Pretty cool. You can also use promo code ROCKSOLID10 to save 10% off of most items on the website. And finally, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, check out our original review on the Retron HD, our new review of the Retron HD, and our original review of the Hyper Blaster HD, and check out all the videos that we have up here. Check out our Hyperkin playlist. We have a lot of good content up here. But also, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and that bell notification. That way you're kept up to date with each and every new piece of content that we do upload. We got it working. We got the Hyper Blaster HD working. It does require, well, not require, but really benefits from using a Retron HD console. But it is something we got to work. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.